an extremely wet race, 3 p.m. start time. We're live here in Willow Springs, 2:55 stream time, and we're live. And now let's go trackside. Race fans, if you're able to, please rise and please remove your hats. As here to perform the national anthem, please welcome the CSKL. Please welcome the CSKL Orchestra with the epic version. Thank you, and now it's time to see where your favorite drivers are starting here in Willow Springs. Row 1, Jacob Spencer, Caitlin Healy. Row 2, Chelsea Johnson, when Riley Scott. Row 3, Nathan Rockhill, Avery Shipley. Row 4, Matthew O'Donnell, Alex Johnson. Row 5, Tesselina McElroy, Nancy Soffren. Row 6, we get to Richard Green, Carson Healy. Row 7, Belle Gillum, Erilyn Todd. Row 8, Kendall Homan, Leandro Ortega. Row 9, Nolan Vernango, Ava Shipman. Row 10, Ella Woodsman, Scott Soffren. Row 11, Jenna Lucas, Savannah Call. Row 12, Nicholas Green and Charlie Cole. Row 13, Raymond Green and Carson Cole. Row 14, we get to Peyton McMahon, Alexander Owens. Row 15, Emma Green and Madison Bowling. And starting last week's winner, Delilah Shipley. And Delilah Shipley won last week. Both Emma Green and Delilah Shipley won last week in the Hockenheim doubleheader. And now, about ready to get underway in the rain. We're underway in the rain. Jacob Spencer, when Caitlin Healy lead them down. Chelsea Johnson, another great road course racer, wants to make it 3 wide. But she can't. Spencer outside. Healy inside. Rookie Jacob Spencer leads here in Willow Springs. Can the rookie get his first career victory here this weekend? And the regular season is almost over. We have seen only one multi-time winner so far, and that's Erilyn Todd. Spencer right now leads the point standings, so he could possibly make it into the playoffs on points. We don't know. Caitlin Healy already has a win this year. Chelsea Johnson has not won a race this year. She's looking for her first win of the season. Jacob Spencer looking for his first win of his career in racing. 0 career racing wins, and we have some exciting news We have an F1 driver getting into the racing, getting into the crazy sports kid racing world, as F1 driver Ava Stater will be making her debut next season in number 15. As Jacob Spencer leads on lap 1 here in Willow Springs. Nathan Rockhill's season continues to be strong, and right now, if he gets another top 5 finish and a Jacob Spencer win, Rockhill will take the lead in the points. Great weekend last week. Both great weekend World doubleheader races. Race 1 last Saturday afternoon. It was a great top 5 run for the 21, and then he follows up with another top 5 run a week later. And then he follows up with another top 5 run a day after that. So he is a very talented race car driver, and he's looking to win. Caitlin Healy outside. Spencer out inside. It's side by side. And now, through the final turn, Jacob Spencer continues to lead here in Willow Springs. Spencer leads. Here comes Chelsea Johnson. She's fast. Can she win this afternoon? Rockhill to third, and he is good here in Willow Springs. He's looking to break his losing streak and get back to victory lane in 21. We've seen some great races and great finishes, like we saw a great finish last week, like in Willow Springs, when we saw Delilah Shipley winning that race. As it looks like that Spencer is starting to stretch his lead out. That's right along, like with Jacob Spencer. He has a roof cam. Spencer said before this afternoon that there's a lot of races, that although there's still a lot of races left, he could still win a lot of them. Spencer will lose the lead and maybe second. Rockhill won second. Caitlin Healy leads lap 3. Spencer slides as he goes to the outside here. Great run back to Healy. As Spencer will have the inside. Great drive by Jacob Spencer, the rookie, but he has to get on the gas. Get on the brake. As it's Caitlin Healy who leads here in Willow Springs. I think Carson Healy's in the top 5. Top 10. Wait, where is Carson anyway? Caitlin Healy. Oh yeah, duh. He is in the top 10. Well, if Healy's in the top 10, Carson in 8th. Jacob Spencer outside. He wants the lead again. Great drive in by the rookie, and he will lose. That run. As here comes Rockhill again. Rockhill now fighting with Riley Scott, who is now fighting with Jacob Spencer for second, but Spencer keeps second. Jacob Spencer, great run in the 65. Ava Stater has not done that good when the like in F1. She's had some promising runs like in practice, but she's not been able to do that good. And she's in the Nick Green Racing Camp like in F1 in number 15. As here comes the 83. Now this is a very dreary day here in Willow Springs. It's a very rainy day. Nick Green's luck has not been good, and he sits 22nd. Caitlin Healy leads on lap 5, and here comes Jacob Spencer with a great run on the outside. And he slides once again. Riley Sky is right there. Here comes Riley once again. But Riley can't take second. Rockhill to third as Spencer keeps second here in Willow Springs. So let's ride along with Nathan Rockhill. He has visor cam here. Look how wet the track is. Here in Willow Springs, you can see it is dark. That's because it's rainy. And here is Jacob Spencer down to the inside. 30 laps to go. And here in Willow Springs, there was a car that did go around. And her name is Riley Scott. Riley Scott has gone around. She sits in last. Heavy damage to that race car. And so we see Jacob Spencer getting another great run to the back of the 83. To turn 8. And now to turn 8, and now it comes to turn 9. Spencer needs to be careful. We've already seen one wreck today. We do not want to see another. That's what Spencer is hearing on his radio. Spencer slides. Chelsea Johnson to third. As we see Chelsea Johnson down to the inside. How about Nancy Stolfren in the top 5? Nancy Stolfren, second year in a row here, having a fast car for Pat Green Motorsports. Caitlin Healy continues to drive her heart out. Continues to drive her heart out here in Willow Springs. Nancy Stolfren does not have the visor cam, but she does have the bumper cam and the visor cam, but just the bumper cam will be used. Something new that you should all be looking forward to in the playoffs. Everybody having the visor cam. That is the best camera, best point of view to see what the drivers were seeing inside of the race cars. Spencer gets to Healy. Johnson to second, but Spencer re-clears her. Great run by Jacob Spencer, and here comes Nancy Stolfren, the number 1. She's trying to be number 1 here this afternoon in the rain, and Carson Healy to 6 over Avery Shipley. Now, Carson Healy sure is quick, and can he win his second race of the year? Riley Scott on pit road. Look at the rookie Jacob Spencer right there trying to get a great run, but he couldn't. Stolfren sits there in 4th. Fifth was Rockhill. And 6th is Caitlin Healy's younger brother by 1 year, Carson Healy. Now here comes Jacob Spencer and Chelsea Johnson to the back of Caitlin Healy. Spencer, great drive through turn 8. And now he goes to the inside here, trying to. He can't get a great run. Look at the run that Nancy Stolfren gets. Nancy Stolfren is a rock star inside of the race car. Same as this dude. Carson Healy on the move. Jacob Spencer to the lead here in Willow Springs. Healy would take 4th away from Nancy Stolfren. As we see Caitlin Healy and Jacob Spencer side by side for the lead. Caitlin Healy now knows that her brother is on the move. Carson sits in 4th as we see Jacob Spencer retaking the lead on lap 9. This is going to be one heck of a finish when we get to the end. When we get to the end, this should be one heck of a finish indeed. It's Spencer who leads. Jacob Spencer showing us all his strength here this afternoon. But here comes Caitlin Healy with one heck of a run once again, going down to the inside. She gets there. And she will take the lead away from Jacob Spencer. Spencer around, and he has to wait once again to try to get his first career victory. And it looks like that we're going to see a sibling battle for the lead sometime soon. And it's not sister and sister, it's brother and sister. The Healy siblings, 1st and 2nd here in 1st and 2nd. Caitlin Healy, great run. Caitlin Healy leads over Carson Healy. Can he get to victory lane? Carson Healy, great run in the number 27. He is strong. Healy in the 27. Healy in the 83. Both of them are fast. Carson Healy to the outside. Carson Healy, veteran move. Door to door for the lead. It's the siblings. Side by side for the lead. Carson Healy off the racetrack. He keeps 2nd. And here comes Nancy. Nancy Stolfren now wants to retake 2nd, but she's not going to get enough of a run. Avery Shipley into 5th. As we see the siblings 1st and 2nd here in Willow Springs, we see Jacob Spencer running back in 30th. He had a great start to the race, but he's not going to be able to finish it. He's not going to be able to win his first career race. Jacob Spencer in 30th. He has to wait another week. He has to wait until the Texas Road Course, the Mountain Dew Grand Prix, to maybe get his first career win. But up front, it's the veterans 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. We see the winners already this year, 1st and 2nd, and we see the driver who has yet to win a race this year, back there in 3rd. Carson Healy, heavy contact as he's battling with his sister, door to door once again for the lead. Carson Healy stays in 2nd. Chelsea Johnson back up to third, but she cannot take second away. Nancy Stoffman keeps fourth. Tessalina McElroy also on the move. She sits in seventh. Eighth is Erin Todd. Ninth, Leandra Ortega. And 10th, how about top 10 run by Bella Gillum. Ava Shipman up there went 12th. I mean, in 11th. Carson Healy looking for a victory. Chelsea Johnson looking for second place. It's side by side for second. That's the first time that we've seen side by side through that corner. As we see second and third continuing to make contact. Chelsea Johnson very, very strong on road courses. Right now it's door to door for second. As we did see Carson Healy make some type of mistake, like when Chelsea passed him. Now Chelsea's going for the lead. She bumps the 83, trying to bump her out of the way, but here comes Carson once again. Carson cannot take second. Avery Shipley to fourth, and maybe third. Avery Shipley, are the Shipley sisters gonna go back to back, battle for the lead. Tessalina McElroy has not had the luck that she's wanted here in Willow Springs. Chelsea Johnson right there, so far has the lead and will take the lead away. And now we have a sibling battle for second. Carson Healy to the inside of Caitlin, but here comes Nancy. Here comes Avery once again. Nathan Rockhill falling back, and even if he finishes outside the top 5 but in the top 10 with a Chelsea Johnson victory, Rockhill will take the lead in points. Well, we know it's for, so unless Nathan Rockhill falls out of the top 10 before the end of the race, when finishers outside the top 10, he will not be taking the lead in the points. Jacob Spencer will still hold the lead in the point standings to be the one to get into the playoffs unless we see another multi-time winner, which is a huge possibility. Carson Healy right there. He wants second and he wants to lead. Down turn 1. What a run by Carson. And we have a new leader. It is another Healy, but this time it's a Healy that we have not seen lead a lap so for quite some time. And his name is Carson Healy. Carson Healy to the lead here in Willow Springs. Avery Shipley to third, as it's Carson Healy, Caitlin Healy, and Avery Shipley top 3. As the top 2 have won a race this year, but Avery Shipley has not. Here it is. Carson Healy looking strong. Can he get back to victory lane? Caitlin Healy. It's side by side. Caitlin Healy inside. Carson Healy outside. Caitlin's back up front. As she pushes her brother off the racetrack. Tessalina McElroy, looking for her first Willow Springs victory, is in the mix as it's 21 laps remaining here in Willow Springs for the Menards Grand Prix. And now for the Menards 35, not 25, I think. Yes. Well, I'm sorry for that. Carson Healy sits in second. No, sits in third. As we have Tessalina McElroy in the lead. McElroy leads. Caitlin Healy leads, but here comes Tessalina McElroy. Great run. McElroy to the inside. She couldn't get a great run. What happened to Carson Healy? "35 laps here in Willow Springs." Man, crazy racing indeed. As it's Caitlin Healy who continues to lead. It's Caitlin Healy. It's Caitlin Healy. McElroy, Carson Healy, Chelsea Johnson, and Avery Shipley. Top 5. Carson Healy, great run to the back of the 51, but he can't make a move. Great racing here from Willow Springs in the rain. Can Caitlin Healy get her second win of the year? Man, Kyler Henry, man. Well, he knew once Caitlin Healy got behind the wheel, like of the 83, man, oh my goodness, he actually knew that. That Caitlin Healy would be one of the best racers in the Crazy Sports Good League, and she's shown us that she is. But she has another contender, for the best racer, for one of the best racers, and that is not Tessalina McElroy or Nick Green. It is her brother, who tried to take second there, but Tessalina McElroy, what a block. Ray Green, Emma Green, 29th and 30th as we get to 28th, and that's Jacob Spencer. Crazy racing here from Willow Springs with 19 laps remaining in the Menards 35, not Menards 25. Bad title. Caitlin Healy looking strong in this one. Can she get back to victory lane for her second win of the year? Her first win was on the Daytona Road Course, and that was race 1 of the doubleheader. She dominated that race, and she's dominating this one. Now McElroy side by side, trying to get a great run, and look at this. Tessalina McElroy, zero luck at this racetrack, to the lead in Willow Springs as Carson Healy won second, and he will take it away, and he also wants the lead. 18 laps to go. McElroy in the lead, Carson Healy second, and Caitlin Healy sits in third. Great racing here from Willow Springs. Yes, let's ride along with Carson Healy. He has a riff cam just like Jacob Spencer. This is the first ever Willow Springs rain race we've seen at Kern County. This is still Willow Springs / Kern County, still the same area, like in California. but we've never seen when a rain race on this circuit, like on this version. And then in 2 weeks we will be right back here, battle for second. And it's the sister who has second, but look at Carson Healy. Oh, he hits the back of the 51. That's going to slow her up. And that is going to slow him up as well. Avery Shipley back to fourth, and here comes Erin Todd. We have not said her name in a while this season, and right now she is looking strong. This afternoon, looking for her third win of the year. This Team Penske 22 has been fast all season long. This is her best season, and it's such a coincidence that season 22 is Erin Todd, number 22's best season. McElroy leads here in Willow Springs. And now comes to 16 laps to go. Here in Kern County, Willow Springs. In 2 weeks, we will be back on the normal Kern County circuit. And it is supposed to be dry, that race. Here comes, oh man, some crazy racing out of that corner. Avery Shipley off the racetrack. Erin Todd, great run. Rock Hill, great run. Caitlin Healy, what a run. Back up front here in Willow Springs. Erin Todd loses a spot. Well, actually, she may be losing another spot. How about Ava Shipman inside the top 10 as well? Nancy Stauffer is. And Bella Gillum already has a win this year. Is as well in the top 10. McElroy cannot take the lead as now we have a fight for second, but Carson Healy cannot take second away after a mistake by Carson. Next time by will be 15 laps to go for Caitlin Healy in the Kings 83. Kyler Henry drove this car so many times to victory lane, and now Caitlin Healy is now bringing that pleasure back, bringing this car back. This driver is unstoppable when she is in the lead, as Tessalina McElroy is slow as she gets off the racetrack. 15 to go, and I thought we actually for third, Avery Shipley back up to third, and Rock Hill having a great run here. Avery Shipley around to third, Johnson to fourth, Carson Healy falling back, and as here comes Erin Todd now with a great run. She sits in seventh and maybe taking sixth away. No, she cannot take sixth. How about Avery Shipley with a great run? Avery Shipley looking for her first win in a long time. We had another car go around, and it was Scott Stoffren. We have had some of the best drivers go around, like Jacob Spencer, Riley Scott, and now Scott Stoffren. McElroy down to the inside. She wants to lead. She tries to force it in, but here comes Avery Shipley now. Shipley way to the outside. That's going to allow Chelsea Johnson and now Carson Healy to get a great run. And Nathan Rockhill. Carson Healy winning third, but he cannot take it away. Rockhill to fifth. And here comes Erin Todd. She will take 6 back away. But Chelsea Johnson running the outside cleanly. Great run by Chelsea on the outside. But Erin Todd will quickly clear for the lead. As it's still Caitlin Healy who leads. Here comes Avery Shipley. She won second. But she cannot take second away. Great racing late in this one. $14 to go, and now Caitlin Healy is now coming to 13 to go. We've seen some crazy racing even in the rain. They're racing like it's a dry race. We're here in Kern County. We're here in Willow Springs / Kern County. And Matthew Godwin won when the last race we were live when California, and that was in wine country, Sonoma, California. I think we had another car go around. No, it looked like that we did, but we did not. Carson Healy to third, but here comes Avery Shipley with another great run. Down on the inside. But Carson Healy's going to get a great run, and so is Erin Todd, the season 22 rock star, the number 22 in season 22, cannot be stopped. Two wins for Erin Todd in the number 22 in season 22. There's been a lot of twos for Erin Todd, and she may be getting her third win of the year. She sits in out with the possibility of Erin Todd getting her third win and maybe having 2 drivers being on points. Well, so sorry to know how good Erin Todd is. Tesselina McElroy wanted the lead, but she couldn't take it away. Avery Shipley back to 4th over Erin Todd. Carson Healy right there behind McElroy. It may be 3 wide. It is down turn 1. What a move! Carson Healy, Caitlin Healy, door to door for the lead, and Carson Healy regains the lead over his sister after a 3 wide move. We have never seen that here in Willow Springs. We've never seen that in the history with the Crazy Sports Good League races. We've never seen a 3 wide pass for the lead until now, and we were kind of expecting that it would be Carson Healy. The siblings are now 1 and 2. Carson leads over Caitlin on lap 24. This would be one of the biggest Carson Healy wins of his career. Maybe his second win and his first career multi-season win. Multi-regular season win, I mean. Carson Healy is strong, but here comes his sister, Caitlin Healy. To the outside, to the inside. Great run. It's door to door. Caitlin Healy back up front here in Willow Springs. But look at the run that the twins. What a move by Carson Healy. Carson Healy with a great run. Going down to the inside. Avery Shipley right there as well. Carson Healy, 11 laps to go, and it's still going to be side by side for the lead. Carson Healy drove turn 9 like a veteran, and the siblings made contact again. This may be the best sibling battle we have ever seen, but we already know that the most successful siblings by far are the Shipley siblings. Carson Healy back up front here in Willow Springs as he's coming to 10 laps to go. If Carson Healy wins this, with Carson Healy, we can hang on to win this one. That would be something. But we're going back down to 14th. And then we're back to turn 8 and 9. And the reason why we turn it back so quickly is because here comes Caitlin Healy, and this is why. Caitlin Healy up front. Look how, oh my goodness. Carson Healy, great drive out of turn 9. But Caitlin Healy should be worried. Yes, she should be really worried because Carson Healy's still there. 10 to go. And here's another reason why. Erin Todd just took 3rd. Uh-oh. Everybody's saying uh-oh because Erin Todd is in 3rd. And nobody wants to see her win this race. One multi-time regular season winner after Imola. Dude, Erin Todd could potentially get 4 regular season wins. That has never happened before. Carson Healy wants to win. Here comes the 83. Now, Carson to the inside of Caitlin. It's door to door. Carson Healy drives it in deep. This is going to allow him to pull away. 9 laps to go for Carson Healy. Caitlin Healy is going to keep 2nd, by the way. And Erin Todd trying to keep 3rd. Right now she cannot, and maybe she may be losing 4th as well. Avery Shipley right there, but look at Erin Todd with the run she gets to Chelsea Johnson. Whenever Erin Todd was put in a very fast race car, she usually makes the most out of it by getting a trophy at the end of the races. That is what she has shown all year this year. And she shows it again right here. Erin Todd back up to 3rd. Carson Healy leads here in Willow Springs. Can he get back to victory lane? Caitlin Healy back to the outside, to the inside, hits the back bumper of the 27. She's not going to take the lead, and she may be losing 2nd. This is going to make her lose time as well. 8 laps to go for Carson Healy here in Willow Springs, and Erin Todd somehow keeps 3rd. At the end of all that, Carson Healy and Caitlin Healy, Caitlin Healy, and Erin Todd stay in the top 3. Carson Healy leads. And now, next time by, will be 7 laps remaining here in Willow Springs. Caitlin Healy, great run once again through turn 8. Caitlin Healy to the outside, and this is going to hurt her. Carson Healy, one of the best racers. And now, Carson Healy cannot lose the lead. Mick Elroy back up to third, but Aaron Todd fighting back. Todd's not going to fight back that much, as Mick Elroy will take third. Just 7 remain here in Willow Springs for Carson and Caitlin Healy. There is going to be a new Google form poll that only a few people can fill out after this race. When that is who is the best sibling? Which siblings are the most successful siblings here in the Crazy Sports Good League? With the most successful sibling duo right now, before this race, it was actually the Shipley sisters. That may hang on to be true. Or it may be the Healy siblings, because both Carson and Caitlin, right now, both of them sit first and second, and Caitlin hits the back of her brother once again, and that's going to hurt her. Once again, comes to 6 to go. Mick Elroy slides, and here comes Aaron Todd with another great run, but here comes Avery Shipley. Caitlin Healy wants to lead down to the inside. Finally, it's side by side. Finally, oh my goodness, I cannot talk. Finally, we see some action up front. Caitlin Healy back up front, but here comes Carson Healy. What a run on the inside Carson gets. And here comes Tessalina McElroy. McElroy to third, but she cannot take second. Next time by, when they cross the line, it'll be 5 laps to go. When they cross the start-finish line this time around, it'll be 5 laps to go. How we know that the race was getting near the end? Well, let me tell you. With the racing, it is intensifying. Carson Healy leads. We've seen so many battles. Caitlin Healy winning the lead again. She drives in very deep. Keeps a hold of his race car, but is not going to keep second, I don't think. And yes, he is going to keep second, apparently. 5 laps to go here in Willow Springs. Avery Shipley 1 second. But Carson Healy cannot be destroyed, cannot lose any more positions, as we still have a sibling battle for the lead, and it's the Healys. Carson and Caitlin Healy when Caitlin Healy needs to get more comfortable around each other on the racetrack and off, because they will be teammates next year for Healy Motorsports. But there's another rumor out that Harley Myers could pull out when the GTH Motorsports could actually become Healy Motorsports. Nick Green Racing, Lear Tanner Racing, when Healy Motorsports on a merge. Carson Healy, great run, comes to 4 laps to go. Carson Healy is back up front here in Willow Springs. Caitlin Healy still in second for the time being. Here comes Avery Shipley with a great run, but Caitlin Healy stays in second as we see with the middle child, of the Healys. leading here in Willow Springs. Carson Healy, Caitlin Healy, 1 and 2. There's a rumor around that their little sister Madeline Healy may actually be racing next season, as there's a rumor out that Brady Sabance could potentially retire at the end of this year. He has not had the most successful career. Only 2 career wins. No, only 3 career wins. Well, for Brady Sabance. Kyler Henry, Brady Sabance came on the scene at the same time. When Brady Sabance had the most successful, actually had the most success in the number 83. In the number 55. Caitlin Healy cannot stop hitting the back of her brother. I hope Caitlin Healy was giving her brother spankings like when he was little, because right now my guess is that Carson Healy was feeling that she's doing the same thing again. Carson Healy continuing to lead. 3 laps to go in Willow Springs. And it looks like that we may be seeing a multi-time winner here in Willow Springs. And why I say that is because Errol and Todd may be taking... Nope, too late. Errol and Todd still in 4th. It looks like that we may be seeing it way Haley win this afternoon. Carson Healy, we have not even seen him up front in a long time. Yeah. So yeah, we haven't even seen Carson Healy up front in a while this year. He already has a win this year. His first win of the year came at the Daytona Oval, race 2 of the Daytona doubleheader. And now and Carson Healy, I don't think he even fit. And I don't think Carson Healy even started in the top 10. And that's how good Carson Healy is. And Carson Healy is not going to lose the lead. And that's another reason why Carson Healy was one of the best drivers in the league. Maybe the best driver. Carson Healy. 2 laps left here in Willow Springs. Caitlin Healy down to the inside. Great run by Carson. But she can't get a good enough run. As when they cross the start-finish line, again, it will be 1 lap to go here in Willow Springs. It's all Caitlin Healy. It's all Carson Healy so far. Here this afternoon. Caitlin, great run. Here comes Avery. Here comes Erlyn. Carson's pulling away. Carson Healy trying to drive away. Trying to find a way. Trying to find a path where he can win here in Willow Springs. We may see a Caitlin Healy victory. That's not out of the question. Caitlin Healy, Errol Todd, we've seen both of them up front all season long. Mick Elroy up there in 4th. Caitlin Healy outside. It's side by side. And now through turn 9 for the final time. What a drive off that corner by Caitlin Healy, but it's still going to be side by side for a second. I think Errol, as we see Avery Shipley right there, she wants to lead. Shipley, are we going to see another Shipley last lap pass? Man, so we saw how fast Delilah Shipley was last week. Avery Shipley wants to win here this afternoon in the rain, but how good is Carson Healy? Well, let him show you himself. Carson Healy running the outside, and it's going to be side by side still. Huge contact. Caitlin Healy to second, and Avery Shipley is now driving away, but Caitlin's closing back in. Okay, we're either going to see, we may see a Shipley win. Avery Shipley, Delilah Shipley, had a great weekend last weekend with Hockenham. And now Caitlin Healy, great run. She gets there to the inside. Is it going to be win number 2? We're here in season number 22. It is last lap pass. Caitlin Healy, second win of the year. It comes in Willow Springs. What a finish. And what a Nancy Stauffer come from? Nancy Stauffer with the runner-up spot. Carson Healy finishes in 4th. How about that? And the final top 10 spot goes to Ava Shipman with the top 10. Caitlin Healy, Erin Todd continue to be the 2 favorites for the championship. Whenever Caitlin Healy dominates, here's the fact. Caitlin Healy's undefeated when she dominates a race. Caitlin Healy was undefeated when she dominates a race. She shows that once again. Carson, dude, that was a great battle. That was a great battle, too. I mean, there was a lot of bumping and banging between the siblings, and that's life for you. I'm not trying to teach you a life lesson, siblings, but thank you for watching with the Menards 30. Thank you for watching with the Menards 35 here in Willow Springs. Next week, we get to the Texas Motor Speedway Road Course. Thanks for watching with the CSKL Season 22, Menards 35 in Willow Springs. 2 weeks. 2 weeks, set your calendar, set your marks. We will be back here